everybody. I hope you're well and having a great weekend. I have had a really lovely time over the past week. I was in Paris. I was fortunate enough to be invited there by a friend who was celebrating a big birthday. We have a wonderful week visiting castles and medieval French towns and having a lovely, lazy, long lunches in Paris. In case you caught my Facebook live video earlier this week, I did a live from the castle in Fontainebleau, and I was just feeling so grateful that I have the lifestyle and I have the time to be able to spend time, doing things like visiting a castle in France and spending time with people that are important with me and also still being able to work. So I was very grateful for that. And I wanted to then do a Facebook Live today to kind of follow up on that, to say to also trust the timing of things. I'm really excited because I finally launched my 7-day inner journey on Facebook Live, or on Facebook. It's a 7-day inner journey from overachieving to receiving. So this is perfect for all of you overachievers who are used to getting everything you want by force and willpower. And somehow when I say getting what you want, it feels unfulfilling, or even you're almost getting what you want, but it's not quite there yet. And this, in fact, was the journey to creating it itself was very much a journey from overachieving to receiving, because I did it in a timing that was really right for me. The inner journey includes 7 days of videos and PDF files, so you can follow along, and there's even some audio meditations in there. And when I was creating it, I ended up getting really sick. If you watch the videos, you'll notice I have laryngitis, but I had to go at a pace that really worked for my body at that time. And then a friend of mine was kind enough to jump in and create some wonderful graphics for the PDFs. And at first I thought, no, I just want to get this out into the world. But she gave me a test copy. She took one of the files and then just worked miracles on it. And it was so beautiful. I said, well, of course, yes, please, can you finish the rest? So then, of course, she needed the time to finish that. And then I was working with somebody where the relationship wasn't working, and then we had to part ways. And that led me to working with a really wonderful person now who I'm on a much better wavelength with. And I feel that together, this new campaign will be quite successful. But as I look on it, and now that it's finally been launched, I see that everything needed its own perfect time. I mean, even for example, for going to Paris, that was happening in perfect time. I was supposed to be there. I had the time to do it. And it was a real gift. And so with this course, again, I needed to, do the research. I needed to pull things together. I needed a certain amount of expertise to help me to figure things out. I also decided that it's definitely not in my zone of genius to be working on the technical end of things, because I tried to do it before and it just didn't work. And I thought, well, it doesn't matter. I can figure out the tech stuff that I need to. I'll just focus and learn how to do it. But then I realized that there's other people who specialize in this and who really enjoy doing this, and that I'm just one person. I can't do everything. And my genius is coaching. I do work really well with people, and I really enjoy that people contact. I'm not the type of person that can easily sit behind something like Facebook Power Editor and work on ad sets. It makes me crazy. So yeah, I needed to find people to help me to do this, that I was in alignment with. And then we needed to put together all the technological back end to it, things like landing pages, and then coming up with the copy and headlines, and then, who were we going to send it out to, and how were we going to promote it? And there was a lot of bits and bobs and a lot of pieces to this. And so I really had to look at it like everything was going to come out in perfect time, which was definitely not my time, because if it was my time, it would have been done last year. But there was a real learning curve to figuring out all the pieces, things I had to learn. And of course, I'm the face of this campaign. And so I had to be at my healthiest. And there were so many wonderful people supporting me. And of course, I needed to work on their timelines. So I'm just trusting that everything is happening at the right time. And this can be really difficult, especially when you're going through a challenge and you can't see the end of it. You can't see the light at the end of the tunnel. And I really love this quote that says, but it's not the light that's an illusion, it's the tunnel that's an illusion. And that maybe that we are surrounded by light, we're just not seeing it. And that things need a certain amount of germination time, just like if you plant seeds. Just like if someone is having a baby, it takes 9 months for that baby to get as healthy as possible and as ready as possible before it's born. And we want that and we encourage it. So as in anything in life, if you've got a project or you're trying to manifest something, it's interesting because so many times people say to have a schedule for it, to decide when you would like to have this happen by. But for me, this doesn't work. I have to leave things really open-ended, trusting that things will birth themselves in perfect time. And like I said, this is definitely not my time. I want it yesterday. So it's been a really tough lesson for me to learn. But, with the outcome that we're supposed to have, it can only really kind of happen in perfect timing. And we want things to happen in perfect timing because we want everything to be arranged for us in the best possible way. So yeah, that's what I wanted to share today, is really to trust in the perfect timing of things. And when you're in it, you definitely can't see it. Or, well, maybe you can. I think that definitely takes a lot of trust. But very often it's going to feel like things are being dragged out, that you're being stretched much farther than you think you can go. But that's the point, is it's showing you how far you can go, what you're capable of, what you can handle, what is outside of your comfort zone, or maybe places that you don't need to go again. Maybe you took too much risk and it didn't feel appropriate. So now you know that for next time. But you're trusting that everything you're learning is perfect for now, and the outcome is perfect for now, and the timing is perfect for now. Again, it takes a lot of trust. So yeah, I would really love to hear your own experiences. Please do share with me your thoughts on perfect timing and your experiences with it, and even the outcome of it. I would love to know if it has really helped, or how you were able to see that it was perfect timing. Please comment below, and also please sign up for my free inner journey. I personally think it's fantastic. I loved putting it together, and I loved how it turned out. It's got all my best gems from over 20 years of work in self-development and manifestation. So I've taken, and it's all through personal experience that I've learned this, and studying it, but really I've experienced everything that I've included in that 7-day journey. So I'll put the link in the video, or at the bottom of the video. Please do sign onto it and tell me about your experiences. I would love to know that too. Thank you so much, and have a really great evening.